Hola familia. I know, long time no see. There's really no formal intro, so for those of you who are new here, my name is Jazz. I'm an intimate wedding and elopement photographer based here out of SoCal, and this page is meant to be a digital diary of sorts, opening up the conversation about intention and presence in photography, in the wedding industry, and in life. So welcome. Today I am running some errands. I am needing to go drop off a roll of film to be developed for an engagement gallery I'll be sending off soon. The only issue is I have not used up all of the exposures on my film roll. I think I've only used 24 out of the 36 that are on there, and I really don't want to send in a film roll to be developed with 12 blanks. I feel like that's a lot, and film is expensive. And anyways, I've decided that on my way to the film store, I want to do like a mini creative outing to fill those empty exposures and also to challenge myself creatively to, I don't know, make cool pictures out of nothingness, I guess you could say. We'll see how it goes. I've been really wanting to go to my local library here to check out some art books. I like to have them around to kindle my creativity. A lot of the times I'll take something from a painting or a photograph that I've seen and try it out in a photo shoot just to see how it goes, to try something different to spice it up. I wanted to bring you with me while I go on my little creative excursion on my way to the film store and talk to you a little bit about what it means to be seen to me as a photographer and as a human, and how that's become like a guiding thread in the way I've been photographing recently. Let's go. Ivan and I cleaned our cars this past weekend, and let me tell you, it's nice to have a clean car. I feel like I've kind of been neglecting my car since my accident last year. If you didn't know, last year on Valentine's Day, I was driving back from, I think I was Antigua, Pomona that day, and I got scraped by a semi-truck on the freeway. Yeah. Terrifying experience. The whole left side of my car had to be replaced pretty much. After cleaning it, I don't know, I felt like, you know what? It could have been a lot worse. Since that day, I pretty much drive like a granny on the streets, and I'm okay with that. Oh my gosh. I am pretty sure that the library is closed on Sundays and Mondays. Change of plans. We are going to a little park that is nearby that I'm always amazed by and have yet to take any film pictures of. So I think this is a great opportunity to finally do that. See, things happen for a reason. We made it. Let's go explore a little bit. Cozy little spot to sit and just chat. Now to just kind of dive into this topic I feel that I've had on my mind for a little while. It's not really a topic so much as some thoughts that have come to me in reflection recently. There's something so beautiful and deeply meaningful about feeling truly seen. Now the first thing that comes to my mind when I say that is, I'm not sure if any of you have seen the movie Kubo. Spoiler alert if you haven't, you've been warned. There's a scene where Kubo is speaking to the beetle warrior who he doesn't know yet is his father about his recently deceased mother and this really incredible ability she had to make people feel seen, and how her always making him feel that way almost grounded him while he was having this grieving moment.
I could tell she saw me. Really saw me.
And it really changed the way I think about the way I photograph people and the way I want people to feel being documented by me. I feel like having had an experience like that, being photographed, where they create space for you to reveal yourself. You breathe a little differently, you are a little bit more relaxed in your posture, a little bit more loose in your way of being, and it's really an art to get people to be where their feet are when you introduce a camera, which more often than not makes people act a little differently than they would had they not known there was a camera there with them. I don't know, I feel like in a world where we are constantly being asked, what a beautiful butterfly. We're constantly being asked to filter and perfect. Presence is radical, or feels that way anyways, and it shouldn't feel that way. I feel honestly like I've come a really long way since I first picked up a camera. I feel like I found myself really fixated on perfection, getting the perfect shot, getting the perfect angle, and along the way I realized the perfect image means nothing if it doesn't feel honest. It really is something magical to watch a couple relax into themselves when they realize they don't have to get it right for the camera. I have definitely come to allow my camera to be less of a spotlight, which I feel is what makes people, me included, feel a little awkward, and more of like a gentle mirror, reflecting the magic of people right back at them. And it's such a slight mental switch, but I feel like it makes me think about things a lot differently, and my galleries just come out with so much depth. I would argue that it's easier to hide behind fake smiles and stiff poses than it is to allow yourself to soften into a moment, which definitely easier said than done. But when you do, mark my words, that is when the real art is made. Speaking of art, look at these beautiful butterflies. Anyways, all this to say that if you are planning a wedding or elopement, or planning to capture a wedding or elopement, and you're feeling that picture perfect pressure, take this as your permission slip. The love is already enough. There's no need to perform. There's no need to force perfection. My true hope as a photographer is... Oh my gosh, did not even realize my phone battery was so low. And it died right there at the very end of my little spiel. To bring it to a close, my ultimate goal as a photographer is for anyone that I get the opportunity to document anytime they interact with their images in the future, whether it's physically holding them like prints or scrolling through a digital gallery, that they recognize themselves looking back, and that they feel that familiar exhale of being seen all over again. I'm super bummed that my phone died. What are the chances that as soon as my phone goes black, a pair of the most beautiful, I'm calling them tuxedo ducks because they had like a white little triangle on their neck and then a white belly. They walked by me in this little patch of grass with the most glorious sun ray hitting them. I did get a film picture of them. Fingers crossed that it turned out. If it turned out, I'm putting it right here. If not, you know, I have it in my brain. Sorry you can't see that. Overall, mission accomplished. Had a fun little mini creative adventure on the way to drop off my film roll. And here are all the beautiful images from the nature walk. Thanks so much for spending some time with me. I will catch you on the next one.